ready to rumble. Did I just say rumble? I meant crumble. They're ready to crumble. They've been all stressed out and geez, this radio show starts right now.
Oh, yeah. Have I been stressed out? I don't know. I don't think I have been stressed out. I'm all positive. Get going lucky. I'm joining the 50 club later on this week. It's going to be a good one. Hey, I might be 50, but it can still get hard without a pill. It can.
Seriously?
It still can get hard without a pill.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I think that is the ultimate goal in life for anybody that's turning 50 is to make sure they don't have to take the little pill. Me, as long as the wind blows, it can get hard still. So I'm in good health.
Well, go outside and see if it stands up with the wind blowing right now.
That shit crumple up like a turtle, man. It's that cold out.
It's gonna shrinky dink.
It's gonna shrinky dink, man. I got a big announcement coming up here, man. Big announcement that's only gonna be heard here. Not gonna even waste the video on the other one. It's gonna be made to the Madhouse crew.
Ruh-roh.
So that's coming up in a little bit.
So there's that.
Yeah, then there's that. Yeah, my big announcement. Hey, I don't have to take a Viagra turning 50.
There it is.
Yeah.
That is what you've all been waiting for.
Yeah, right? You got to know Hollywood sex life right there, man. You know, and I have to admit, you got a good looking wife here because if it wasn't, it probably wouldn't get up without a freaking pill.
Rude.
So, well, how do you mean rude? I just said, hey, you're a good looking woman. If it wasn't for you being good looking, I wouldn't get it up.
So if I go a little ugly,
then you got to go. Then you got to go.
I'll work on it. I'll make sure that don't happen.
Okay, that's good.
But
that's
age
good.
does happen.
It does. You know, it's kind of showing right now.
It's kind of going, you got to go downhill now because there's nowhere else to go once you hit 50.
Yeah, downhill, your titties start hanging to your knees and all that good shit. See, I still don't think that bras help women's tits not hanging down to their knees.
Why?
I still don't think it happened. I don't think it works.
I don't have any, so it's fine.
Yeah, you know, you'll have them hanging down to your freaking belly button or something.
No, they're not even big enough to do that.
Well, this is true.
They're not. They're just not going to go anywhere. They're just there. They're just there.
I'm telling you what, man. Yeah, I'm going to be doing a video on my little barter out there. Probably I'm going to be cutting it today and figuring out what days I'm going to put it up on the other channel.
Okay.
So doing some different content.
All right.
Doing some different content.
Some different stuff, huh?
Yeah. Where I'm not bored anymore.
Yeah, you want to change things up.
Yeah, I'm bored.
Come out of swinging.
So basically, that's the big announcement. There ain't going to be no more biker news from me. You guys can go to Black Dragon or whatever. I'm just bored. I'm bored. I'm not creative anymore. Not like I am on this show. So they can go to Black Dragon. Get all their biker news from them.
You over it?
I'm over it, man. Don't you think after 5 freaking years, enough's enough?
Well, it does get old, I'm sure. I mean, our show sometimes gets stale.
Well,
but, you know.
How's that?
I don't know, because sometimes we're both in moods.
What do you mean both of us are in moods?
I don't know. I'm not talking right now. God, rude.
You got me confused.
Topics
you
are
just
hard
called you just called my favorite show
Topics are hard to come by, that's why.
I don't know. I like me and Mike's show over on Sundays. Those are the kind of shows I like doing. Other than that, I'm gonna get creative.
Do your thing, chicken wang.
Yeah, she's over here like, what the fuck, man?
I know, I'm like, what?
No, I wanted to save it for you guys, Steve, the Madhouse crew over here. That's what I wanted to save.
You wanted to save it?
Yeah, for the Madhouse crew. I wanted to do it live instead of just doing a pre-recorded 3-4 minute video of why. Because, I've had people ask me, with the clubs and stuff, ask, well, why you stopping? Because you guys are fucking shooting each other every other day. What do you want me to do?
It's like
boring.
why do you want to keep talking about that?
Exactly. It's freaking boring. I want to do cool ass shit.
It's like all you do is like change the name of the club.
Right.
And it's the same story, just a different club.
Well, it's funny. I got thousands of dollars worth of fucking camera equipment that I never use.
Yeah.
So I got to start using them.
And being that, you got to do something. Change it up.
I do, man. So what's
do your thing.
so go to BD for your biker news. Because people been, they've been emailing, hey, what happened? And nothing's freaking happened. It's just I'm bored with it.
It gets old.
And a lot of people who know me have seen this coming because I bitched about it, how boring it is.
Yeah, you do. You bitch about it all the time. Actually, I hear it pretty much every day.
Where I have fun on a show like this because I talk all kinds of shit.
Because it's a free-for-all.
Yeah, I get to pick on you and I get to pick on all the Democrats, all that good shit.
You do that anyways.
Yeah, but I can do it the way I want to do it.
This is true.
So let's see here. Wheels Across Rockton contest. You host Hollywood. We need more strippers on the show. I definitely agree. And let's see here. At least Hollywood isn't telling us to go over and listen or watch to that pansy Howard Stern. Oh my God, my nemesis. He's such a big bird, ugly looking motherfucker. I ain't gonna even get going on that. Ain't gonna even get going.
Yeah, don't.
I ain't gonna do it.
I'm gonna hit the bleep button like 100 times.
You know what? We need to get a bleep button.
That would be hilarious.
That would be funny as hell with the delay.
Let's see if you can actually nail the swear words.
Well, how that works is there's a 5-second delay from where the people.
So you can we could swear and then you press it after we swear.
Yeah,
and it would probably hit it.
And it hits it.
Or not.
Oh my goodness. Anyway, what's coming up today? What are we talking about here?
Well, man, I got like a couple really good news stories. I've got a nice list of places never to take a first date.
I guess the local rat motel don't. I guess you don't do that.
I mean, there's a possibility.
In Chicago, we got them hour hotels. You pay by the hour.
I know. You used to point them out to me when we lived out there. You're like, hey,
see
that one?
I guess you don't do a date that way.
No, I don't think
you pay by the hour. Hey, you never have to worry about going over an hour because a guy just blows within 5-10 minutes. That's the average.
And then she can just stay there for the next, 55 minutes and finish what she needs to finish. And he can be on his way.
Yeah, paid by the hour. It was freaking brilliant, man.
More places should do that.
They lined Mannheim Road.
Yeah, they did.
Because we had they still are. The hookers are everywhere in Mannheim. You have two places in Chicago if you want to go get hookers: Cicero Avenue and Mannheim Road.
And there it is. Now you know where to go. There's where you visit.
Hell yeah.
Which one would be better?
And Steve, they do have them heart-shaped hot tubs at one of them.
What are we talking? The Sybaris now? Sybaris is not cheap. They have heart-shaped hot tubs at the Sybaris.
Yeah, but so does these hour motels.
When are you going to take me to the Sybaris?
You'll probably be dead before I even think of that.
Why? They got like waterfalls in your room and all kinds of stuff.
Why the hell would I want to spend that money on you like that?
Rude. Because it'd be cool. Yeah, we do it.
Sybaris.
Yeah.
That ain't happening in your life.
Damn it.
That ain't happening to me.
Best Western?
I guess I'm ignoring Poncho. Mike got a skull up there. What's up, Mike? What do we got this Sunday, by the way? I haven't asked you, man. I've been working so goddamn much. It's killing me.
It's killing you, bro.
It's killing me, bro.
Bro-ho.
So, anyway, we got this deal coming up right here. I think it's a fun type of thing that we're going to be doing.
What?
Making fun of China, though.
Oh,
that's coming up in the show. What do you got coming up in the news today?
I have got Polk County. Do you know where Polk County is?
No.
It's in Florida. Guess what happened?
Somebody shot themselves in the foot. I don't know.
No. And an Auburndale male, Auburndale, is that?
It's a China dollism.
I know, what the hell. Auburndale man pointed a firearm at an off-duty Florida Highway Patrol trooper while driving next to him on Polk Highway on Sunday afternoon.
You know what? They're pretty weird down there, don't you think?
I think so.
They're pretty fucking weird.
The trooper was dressed in his normal clothes with his family members in his personal car. Ryder, driving a red Chevy pickup, began driving alongside the trooper, speeding up and slowing down, yelling and using his hand gestures despite the troopers ignoring him. Then he pulled out
The fucking guy is ignoring him while there's a freaking gun pulled on him.
and then he decides to pull out his first firearm, displaying it and pointing it at the trooper. The trooper said, "This is ridiculous. Why do people do this dumb stuff?" The trooper reported the incident, but they couldn't find his car on the highway. Instead, they went to his home where they later arrested Ryder. He is being charged with 3 counts of each unlawful display of a weapon and aggravated assault with a
This
weapon.
is, kind of boring.
Okay.
Why can't you get any funny news stories?
I mean, I've had funny news stories.
But that's boring, this one. Like, I care if a guy pointed a gun at a cop.
Okay. You want to see not to piss off a woman?
We're going to be doing that. Don't piss off a woman. You know what? That is, as Obi-Wan Kenobi said in Revenge of the Sith, Siths are our speciality. Well, pissing off a woman is Hollywood's speciality.
There it is. A North Dakota woman.
Do I actually know how to piss a woman off?
Yes, you do. You do. You got a lot of haters as women.
I think I do.
And a lot of women telling their husbands, do not listen to Hollywood.
Well, they'd be smart not to listen to me, because if not, their husbands would be out there peckering everybody up. Gotta love the peckers.
So in North Dakota, a woman fatally poisoned her boyfriend after learning about his plans to dump her because he had inherited $30 million just hours earlier.
Oh, that's a bitch. You get $30 million, the bitch poisoned you.
Yep. Ina, 47, was charged with the September 5th murder of Stephen Riley Jr., 51. A gruesome act the cops said was driven by financial motives.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's fucked up.
He had a family member that passed away and left him $30 million. But I guess, while he was waiting for this money, she found out that once he got his money, he was going to break up with her. So the minute he got his money, she killed him.
Oh, what a cunt.
And guess who ended up with the money? No one, because she went to jail.
What a bitch.
But hey, I guess he really got pissed. Don't break up with a woman because came into money. So he went to the hospital and he died the following day. An autopsy determined that he ingested antifreeze. She killed him with antifreeze.
Because you can't fucking taste that shit.
Nope. The accused killer proclaimed her innocence in a series of oh my God, I can't speak. Facebook posts. I'm just going to skip that word. In the days leading up to her arrest.
Yeah. Throw the book at her.
So they told investigators that she planned to split Riley's astounding inheritance when she estimated it to be around $30 million with his son, that he was going to split it with his son. She claimed she was entitled to the fortune as a common law wife.
You know what? This common law shit, you're not entitled to nothing.
Well, North Dakota does not recognize such relationships. Additionally,
do you think this common law bullshit is something real? I don't think so.
Me personally, no. I mean, either you're married or you're not.
That's the way I look at it. This common law, you know what? That's some fucking liberal crap coming out of California.
majority of the states don't even recognize common law. You could be together because they're all, what was the saying that common law is 7 years or more that you're living together or something like that. And it's like this, most states don't even recognize it. So like if your significant other dies, unless they have you listed as their beneficiary, you're not entitled to anything.
And you shouldn't be.
Just because you live together for 7, 8, 9, 10 years, you're not married. It's going to go to that deceased person's family unless you're listed as a beneficiary, which most people.
So the money would go to his son.
Yeah, so the money's going to his son.
That's where it should go.
Originally, it was going to be the father was going to split it in half, and he was going to keep half and give the other half to his son.
Well, that was a good thing.
But in this situation, she didn't get a dime because of the fact that she killed him, but his son got all of it.
Well, that's right, Steve. You can't even claim the body unless you are married.
Yeah. A lot of times they won't even identifying it you can because of the fact that you probably, if you live with the person, you can identify the body, but you can't claim it for a funeral. So
I don't know, man. Common law.
They claim
bullshit.
she's facing a double A felony murder. I've never heard of that term. Have you?
No.
They said it's the most.
Well, look at here. Common law marriages are not even valid in Illinois and have not been valid since June 30th of 1905. Even back then, they knew that was bullshit. And then it goes on to say, what makes you a common law wife? A common law marriage usually consists a couple that considers themselves married and exhibit the typical traits associated with marriage. Cohabitation, joint finances. I don't even do that as I'm married. However, they never went through an officiated ceremony. And only some states recognize common law marriages. California, oh my God, does not have a common law marriage law. Ain't that a surprise? Idiots.
So his grieving son wrote on Facebook, "Rest in peace, Dad. I had a feeling it was her with how everything played out. But I wish we made plans to see each other sooner. Hope she gets what she deserves for taking you from this world." So I guess a double A felony murder is the most severe charge in North Dakota.
Murder's murder, ain't it?
And this broad is going to be representing herself.
Bye now. She deserves everything she gets.
Oh my God.
See, that's one thing I don't believe in, man. People getting hurt over money. Money's money, man. When are people going to realize that?
Well, I guess after he died, she was trying to have his body cremated.
Of course, get rid of the evidence. But she wasn't married.
And also tried to cash in on a $500,000 life insurance policy that her name was not even on.
She is done.
She's over. Dude, she planned this whole thing.
She's the poster child for you're guilty, asshole.
I know.
If I was the judge, that's what I would say. You're guilty, asshole.
Oh my God. She's so screwed.
She is.
And why would you, if you're going up,
why would you feel sorry
crime,
for her though?
If you're going up, in court for the worst crime in the state you live in, why in God's name would you represent yourself? I'm sorry, but I think those that represent themselves,
wants to make a mockery of the trial is what she wants to do.
I think those that represent themselves are the ones that are guilty.
I don't think so.
I think so.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
No, because
I think so.
No, I don't think. No.
I think so.
You're a moron.
You're a moron. You don't think so?
Do you think? Okay, let's put it down this way. If somebody has been with somebody for years and years and just didn't freaking do the marriage thing, should they be considered married?
No.
I agree. I agree. There's a reason why they do that. You know that, right? Because they listen to Hollywood. They lease it instead of own it. They listen. Those are the guys. See? But Hollywood, you know what? He got somebody murdered because he listens to me. At least that shit, man.
Dude, I can't believe antifreeze though.
Antifreeze has a sweet taste. That's why you see a lot of dogs get poisoned with it. But at the same time, it just tears you up inside. And that's a horrible way to die. Is
I think maybe he
antifreeze.
should never have informed her that he was coming into this money. I mean, why would you? It's your personal business. You're not married. Why would you tell her?
Because guys have a big mouth.
I guess pillow talk.
It's always pillow talk with guys. They don't know how to shut up.
Hey, honey, guess what? I'm coming into 30 million tomorrow. Hey, honey, guess what? You're drinking.
That's just
antifreeze
like
tomorrow.
you. When you ask me certain questions, I'm like, shut the fuck up. It ain't your business. There ain't no pillow talk with me.
No, there's not. None.
And you try, and I tell you, shut the fuck up. Most men can't do that, though. No, they got to get their jollies by saying something.
Who's coming over? What do you mean? What are you doing? Where are you going?
That's just like
and then you look at me and go, mind your business. I'm like, oh.
That's just like me. If I ever won, the lotto stuff, you wouldn't know.
Nope, I probably wouldn't.
No, I would surprise you with a new house and cars and shit like that. But I wouldn't be the dumb one who wants to get fucking poisoned with freaking antifreeze, because you're the type of bitch that'd do it.
Never would have thought of it till now. So you better watch out.
You'd poison me for $30 million.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
Mm-mm.
I think all women
We're married.
would.
I get half.
No, you wouldn't.
I get half.
Hollywood knows how to hide money.
Whoops.
It ain't a fart like you did the other day, dude. You ripped your asshole apart.
That's great. That's hilarious.
That's one of them booger burps, man. But instead, it was a China doll fart. I was like looking at her. I was
I
like,
could have
dude,
done the alphabet with that one.
I was like, dude, you gonna stop already? What the fuck? Coming out of this, a little freaking woman like you? I was like, dude, that was a trucker fart. It lasted that long too. I was like, what the fuck?
Oops.
You remember that one commercial, and most people won't. It was a long time ago.
Does it have to do with the woman getting let in the car, the guy walking around to the other side, and she farts while he's walking around?
That was funny as hell.
She farts, and then he gets in the car and goes, I'd like to introduce you to, and, and she farted.
Oh my God.
Yes, I remember that commercial.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
So guess what's going on in Baltimore, Maryland?
I don't know. Gay pride parade or some shit.
No, actually, remember you telling the news story, was it a week or so ago, about the man that got the pig heart?
Yeah, the pig heart.
Well, Maryland man is the second one to receive the genetically modified pig heart transplant.
That is something else right there. So now 2 people got it?
Technically, we're back to 1. He died right after the surgery.
Oh, so
it wasn't successful for him like it was for the first guy.
He didn't take to it.
No, it didn't work for him.
Well, at least he got a chance, man. Before we came on the air, what is it? That soap opera star from General Hospital died in his 50s of a heart attack.
Yeah, what's his name? Tyler Christopher or something.
I was like, dude, man, I'm turning 50, you ass.
Well, and then, what's his name? The guy from Friends, he died. He was 54. And right now they're saying drowning, but other people are saying he had a heart attack. So
yeah, heart attack. Well, that's the thing.
We gotta wait for his autopsy to find out.
Even though you might have not done say heroin or any of that hardcore shit in like 15, 20 years ago, it still takes an effect on your body. It does.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, stress alone can cause heart problems. Don't you think?
Stress is the biggest killer. Stress is the biggest killer of freaking people. It just tears your body down. And that's a known medical fact.
Mm-hmm.
That can lead to heart attacks. That can lead to strokes. You got to be careful out there, especially when you have a woman, man. That's why women live longer than us. They give us nothing but stress and we die. Am I right or wrong? Women live fucking old. But men, hell no.
You know, I have noticed, like, when, like, married couples, you know, when they're older, I've seen more of the men pass first and the women survive longer.
That's the way it's always been. It's a cruel joke that the old man upstairs put on us.
I've only known a couple scenarios where the wife passes away first, and then usually then the husband will pass within a year.
A year or two, yeah.
Yeah. But it's
you walk through a cemetery and you see the couple's gravestones.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. The guy dies first. And then the woman goes.
Mm-hmm. But usually the man can't survive much longer if the woman goes first.
I don't know, man. I'd be throwing a fucking party.
You would, Dick.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
You already damn well know
like,
I wouldn't.
She gone. Where's my young woman? Got to go get a new one. Got to replace her. She not here.
Well, I don't have to do that one. I can do it with you. I just share her. I gotta be good and share.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah. So I'm not into that kind of boat.
So I mean,
unlike these other guys out there.
This guy, I mean, he didn't die like directly after the surgery. He survived about 6 weeks, and then he passed away. And I guess the first guy that received it, to my understanding, not 100%, I will have to triple check it, is still going strong.
Well, that's
the
good,
first
man.
guy.
I think there's just going to be amazing types of stuff in the future as far as medical is concerned.
But if you
it's going to be fantastic.
I mean, if you think about it, some surgeries aren't made to work for some people. You know, it's like,
well, they tried. That's all that matters.
And he said the guy that got the transplant, you know, prior to the surgery, said he was doing it because he was going to do anything possible, anything he can, even though it's experimental. He wanted to do anything he could to stay for his family.
Only question I got is if they got a pig heart, does that make them roll around in the mud next?
Oh my God, you're stupid. You're stupid.
How's that stupid? I'm just asking. Do they like go eat and wife says go roll around in the mud? And
no, I don't think so.
Maybe not.
Or maybe they make funny sound effects while they're sleeping.
I don't know, man. Maybe this have worked for Mikey, man, with this prostate stuff.
Prostate
or prosthetic.
Why are you talking about his butthole?
There's going to be so many advancements where it's like Darth Vader with his hand and shit like that.
Oh my God, talk about a Hollywoodism.
They can actually, you know, I don't know if it's possible now, but all they have to do is think and they can move their fingers. What are you laughing at?
Prosthetic. Which is it?
Same fucking thing if you ask me.
Prostate's his butthole. Prosthetic is his leg. What the hell is wrong with you?
I don't know. It happens.
Oh my Jesus.
But do you think in about 10, 15 years they'll have that kind of shit?
Oh, I can guarantee they will.
Where all you have to do is
Jedi mind trick your body part and it'll do what it wants you. It'll do whatever you want it to.
I don't know. It's going to be amazing stuff, man.
Your head would be going, time to jerk off. Wrap hand around.
Leave it to China Doll. Yes, leave it to China Doll to go right for sex right there.
Well, you're the one calling his prosthetic leg his prostate.
It happens.
Your non-stop radio station. While the others are talking, we're already playing the music. This is the radio station with more ears than listeners.
Oh, yeah. BD had to have a butt check today. You should check on him later. Oh, he had to have a tube put up his ass.
Colonoscopy.
Oh, colonoscopy?
That's what it would be.
Oh,
if he got
okay.
his butt checked.
I got to ask him, man. I got to ask him.
Whether or not he enjoyed that.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask. Hey, how'd you like that tube up your ass? He's gonna be.
You imagine the recovery room after a bunch of people had colonoscopies, all you're gonna hear is farting. Man, I want to go there. I'd fit in.
You probably wouldn't. You don't even need the anal colon cleanse.
I don't need the colonoscopy.
You know what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna ask BD. Hey, did you get an anal colon cleanse?
Ew.
Don't you gotta like drink some freaking
Magnesium citrate
to make you shit?
to make you clear out your whole system. Yes, and that stuff, man, goes right through you.
It does.
Yes.
Oh, you've tried it.
No, I refuse to. Thus, the reason why I ended up only having an upper GI when I went to my last appointment because I was supposed to get a colonoscopy too.
See here, Guardian Riders had mine checked a few days ago. Pretty sure I felt both hands on my shoulders. Worst dentist I've ever been to. Oh man! Wow! Wow!
That's awesome.
That is, man. Okay.
What?
Where shouldn't I take a woman to?
Where should you not?
Now, this
Now,
is
I'm gonna
actual
tell you-
facts or something.
Now, I'm going to tell you, there is so much stuff on this list I totally disagree with as a female.
As a female,
Yeah, like I would be like, yeah, take me there. And they say not to. And mainly because a lot of them, like there's multiples of them, like I'd say about 6 or 7 of them that
you are a weird bitch.
are restaurants, specific restaurants that they say not to take them to.
What are you talking about? We go to restaurants every Friday.
I know, but I'm just saying for a first date, they're saying not to take women to these specific restaurants. And I'm like, why? I would have went there.
Well, what's one of the restaurants?
Denny's.
Oh, I love fucking Denny's.
And IHOP. I'd be game for that for a first date.
Yeah, but they consider us white trash.
Mm,
Now, if you're like that middle-age uppity people, no, you got to take them to a 5-star restaurant. Fuck you. You know what? You'd be lucky I don't take you to McDonald's.
Or like they're saying Buffalo Wild Wings, Olive Garden. I want to go to Olive Garden. I mean, who wouldn't want to go to Olive Garden on a first date?
I don't know. They have some shitty food.
No,
They
I think
try to be Italian,
I
but
think
they're
some
way
of these
off
other
here.
things that are listed on here for restaurants like Chipotle, nasty. Chili's, nasty.
Well, why don't you just list
Applebee's,
everything without
nasty.
us talking about it?
Well, because that's just the food part. There's more. There's way more. That's just the food.
You think Olive Garden has legit Italian food?
You know, to be honest with you, the only thing I'm highly addicted to at Olive Garden is their salad because of their dressing. So guess what I did?
What?
I've gone to Walmart and they sell their dressing.
Oh,
So I just make it at home now and it's cheaper.
I just never got into Olive Garden. I really didn't. But you start picking on Denny's, you're a dickhead.
I mean,
Denny's has some good food, man.
they do. I don't see anything wrong with taking a first date to Denny's and then go Dutch. Make her pay for her own shit.
Well, I think that's perfectly fair. I don't know who the hell you are. We're here to meet and stuff. Why should I pay for you? I ain't married to you.
Like for real.
The Dutch is the best way to go nowadays. Hey, they wanted equal rights. There you go.
Well, we're married and we still, when we go out to eat, you'll pay or I'll pay. I've paid for us to eat. Shut up. I paid for fish fries. You pay for dates now. I've paid. Don't
Yeah, out of my fucking account.
Nuh-uh. I paid out of my account. You're stupid.
When? No, you pay
When
for the tip. I pay for the food.
When we used to go to the fish fry with the guys, I would pay out of my account.
One time.
No. 3.
Oh, 3 times out of the million that I pay for.
Yes. What?
Sitting here trying to take credit for Hollywood taking you out on a date.
But we always have it where I pay tip, you pay.
You go to McDonald's next time.
I don't like McDonald's. I guess I won't be eating.
And you're right, Jason. You got to be careful how expensive the first date is. After a certain point, a hooker would probably be cheaper. At least you get laid on the first date. I don't know, man. Most of the time, these women, do they actually give out on the first date now?
Some do. I'd say more than half do.
Ouch.
I mean, that's how things are nowadays.
So you're
I
not
guess.
supposed to take them to, why not Buffalo? Shit, I take them to Hooters.
I'd go. I'd be game on. Let's go. Let's go.
They got the best wings around.
Mm-hmm. I'd rather go to Hooters than Buffalo Wild Wings.
You know what? I can't stand.
I'm really not a fan of Buffalo Wild Wings.
I like boneless wings. I can't stand the ones with the bones. It's like, damn, man.
Because you get less meat.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You get the ones with the bone in, you got less meat to eat. It's stupid. Why would you want less?
Pancho over here going crazy. He screws on the first date and the last date at the same time. Where else shouldn't I take an old lady?
The movies.
Movies ain't really a thing anymore, are they?
No, but it says
You can just watch it on TV now.
But they also, like the one right after where it says movies, says movie night, Netflix, Hulu, etc. So basically, you should.
I don't know if they're
date.
younger and stuff like that. That's something that they're used to.
When I was growing up, most first dates went to the movies.
Yeah, that was 50 fucking years ago, you old bitch.
I didn't go dating when I was 1. Duh.
Okay, 40 years ago, you bitch.
I didn't date when I was 10.
You were a loser.
I didn't. Sorry. What's wrong with like dinner and the movies for a first date? What's wrong with that? You don't have to hear them talk if you're lucky.
Or you to get a hand job through the popcorn thing.
bucket. Yeah, you could do that too.
But I don't know, man. The movies, it just seems so outdated now.
It is because like what cracks me up though is I've driven past the movie theater that we have in the up where in McChesney, and on a Friday and Saturday night that parking lot is actually packed.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, I don't even know what's playing, but yeah,
you really don't see that many commercials for movies anymore.
No, but it's like weird because do they still have that writer's strike going on?
I have no clue, and I really don't care about them.
But yeah, they've been packed on Fridays and Saturdays. Because Corey and I were at Myers last Saturday, and it was like probably late in the day.
Well, that's good. It's still going because it's a tradition from the past.
Yeah.
But it's just not me anymore.
I always say if you're going to go to the movies, it's best to go in like the afternoon because it's cheaper.
Yeah, the matinee.
Yeah, they're always cheaper. And like I think the one close by us has discounts on specific days of the week.
Is this one of those feminist lefty lunatics that wrote this article?
This is actually what they did is they asked a specific amount of women where not to take, and this was actually
but
this list was posted on Twitter. This is by a Christine Samara.
Yep, loony left this, man, and I can't get laid. That you can always tell they're the ones that bitch in these articles.
Yeah, I guess this like went viral on the X.
So what's another one?
Another one was church.
You know what? I don't know with that one.
You would take somebody on a first date to church
if they were Christian and they were feeling it the same way.
But what if you met them at church?
That's even better. That's where you go. That's why you go to church, is to meet a bitch.
But I'm just saying, if you met them at church and your actual first date was a church function, I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that.
No, I don't see anything wrong with that. That happens a lot down south. In the Bible Belt, that happens a lot. A lot of people meet others at church.
Exactly.
Which I don't think is a bad thing.
So I think as far as taking them to church on your first date.
So you can tell this bitch is a liberal.
Would be based on it'd be situational. Because if you met them at a church function, why not take them to a church function?
I agree.
Then they have, do not take your Do not take your woman on a first date to the gym. That means you're telling them they're fat.
Well, maybe, I guess, maybe.
I'm just saying. Unless you met at the gym. If you met them at the gym, maybe that's what you just want to do together. I don't know.
I guess you could say that.
Now, see, here's one I totally disagree with. First dates, don't take them on an ice cream date. Screw you. I want to go on an ice cream date on my first date.
You want to jump on the Harley and ride 50 miles to go have ice cream, okay?
I do. Yeah. I want to go to Galena. I want to go to Monroe. Anywhere that has old-fashioned ice cream parlors. Yeah.
You know what I wish they would bring back?
What?
The old soda fountains.
They have one in Galena.
No, I'm talking about it'd be great in our town or something. You have
They should have one in our town with all the damn stupid
like a
stores.
like a 1950s freaking soda fountain, man.
Yeah, that's what's in Galena.
That would be badass. Badass. Now that's a good business right there. I got to think about
An ice cream shop.
ice cream shop with fucking women with just freaking Hooter style freaking yeah.
You're stupid.
Come on, man. Them women, man. Them pinup girls in the 40s and 50s.
So that means
Woo!
it's gonna kind of be like a bar slash
No,
ice
I don't.
cream
You know what?
shop.
No bar.
Because what are you gonna have? Like liquor infused ice cream?
No bar.
Weirdo. But you're gonna have Hooters chicks.
Pinups.
Sure.
Yes, pinups. It would be awesome.
You're dumb. Don't take your woman on a first date to a family function.
Oh hell no! You never want to introduce them right away. No. What's wrong with you?
You want to keep your woman, especially on a first date, away from your family. And women, you're stupid because why would you want to meet his family on the first date?
They all judgmental and shit like that. Absolutely, this seems like it was written by a short-haired libtard chick. It probably was. Short-haired libtard chick. She's hated.
What is wrong with short hair on a woman?
Well, you're not a libtard.
No, but that was a little insulting.
They're talking about freaking boy haircuts. You don't got a boy haircut. What?
It's not what you used to say.
Well, it actually looks better right now. Instead of when you let it go and you look like a raggedy old sheepdog.
When I let it go,
Yeah.
who was the one telling me to grow it out?
I'm talking about, I tell her, you know what? You got to keep up with this shit at least once a week. That way it looks good. She lazy sometimes.
All the time. What? I'm always lazy.
Oh, you're always lazy. Okay.
So never take your first date to a hookah bar.
The fuck is a hookah bar?
I don't know, but that's what it says. I guess you go there and smoke. I don't.
I just smoke in my freaking studio. It's always funny, man. You have all these people that watch you and stuff. Oh, you smoke too much. Shut the fuck up, stupid. I do what I want.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you know what? That's one thing I'm happy about though. Younger kids don't like smoking. I like that.
I had a kid come in yesterday, 20 years old, with, of course, an under 21 ID, trying to buy 2 packs of cigarettes and said they were for his mom. I said, well, then you better tell your mom to come buy her own cigarettes because you're a minor and buy.
That used to happen when we were kids. All we had to do was take a note.
I know. You could write a note and have your parents sign it, and we'd always forge them.
It was easy as hell to get cigarettes when we were young, but it's a different culture now.
Oh, yeah. People card hard now because there's people out there watching all the time to see if they can bust you.
A lot of kids don't want to smoke anymore. That's good, I think.
No, because they're not buying the cigarettes. They're having their parents buy them the vapes, the flavored vapes.
Ain't it better than having all the fucking shit we got because of the smoke?
Well, I'd say it's a lot better.
It's more water vapor. All they're getting is the nicotine.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's better as far as the fact that it's, there's no tobacco involved, but still. They shouldn't even try these, to be honest with you.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Don't know.
Hello.
Oh, hello, little froggy.
Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die.
Whoa.
WMMR-DB Rockford. Froggy.
You feeling froggy? You want to jump?
I don't know, man. That like makes me nostalgic where I want to get an Atari 2600 and, play Frogger. Come on, you got to admit, man, Atari had the baddest ass games.
They did, but I hated that game because I always get hit by
Remember
something.
that and Pitfall and Donkey Kong. I don't know what it was with Pac-Man back in them days, but I thought it was the stupidest shit.
I would always be on the Atari playing Tetris.
That shows you what kind of gamer that she is.
It's mind.
You think we would turn the same way these kids were if we had that kind of system back then?
I think that if we had what these kids have now, when we were kids, there wouldn't be any kids riding bikes in the street.
That's some bullshit now.
I mean, Atari and stuff like that when we were growing up were like or Sega Genesis or whatever. That crap was like no big deal. We'd play a couple games and we'd go on to our day. I mean, nobody really played it that much. Not
our way. I quit cigarettes in the 8th grade. You're a quitter, man. You're a quitter.
Quitter. Nee.
That's like one of the younger guys asked me, why do you still smoke after 50? And I was like, dude, I've been smoking for longer than you've been alive. Really, dude?
I know. I've been smoking since I was like 13, 14 years old.
And when you stop smoking, man, you get all the bad shit happening to you. Yeah, I don't want that.
Oh, shit.
Yes, rehab is for quitters. Yes.
You know where else you shouldn't take a woman?
Where?
Bowling.
I ain't that good of a bowler.
I suck at bowling, so I would hate it if I was taken there on a first date.
You're one of them
Put the
gutters.
Put the gutter bumpers up, and we're good.
Yeah,
because I suck. I always throw my arm off to the side, so then it jumps and flies right into the gutter.
I throw it halfway down the damn freaking lane,
and then it lands.
It's funny doing that because then everybody looks at you and shit like that. I'm like, what? It's stuck.
I got stuck on my finger. What's the big deal?
Right? What's another one?
Let's see.
You remember the old days? That was the big thing to do was bowling, no?
Yeah, it was. Sporting events. Why not?
Dude, I take you to a hockey game in a heartbeat, man.
I'd be like, let's go.
Fucking hockey is the baddest ass sports around.
You see, I don't know. I don't understand why a woman wouldn't want to go to a sporting event.
I don't know anybody that don't like hockey.
Unless it's a sport that they don't like, maybe. I don't know.
Me, I don't like football.
Like if people want to take me to go watch tennis, it's not happening.
Baseball and hockey, my favorite sports, man. Baseball and hockey.
I'd go see a soccer game.
We went and seen a soccer game before.
Yeah, when Brittany was little.
And it was boring as fuck.
Because you don't understand the sport.
It has nothing to do with understanding the sport. It was boring.
And I would say that about football.
Well, I don't like football.
Football's boring.
Hockey, that's the best sport around.
Dude, anybody that can whoop somebody's ass on blades, that's awesome. I don't care who you are.
Well, I like the skill, but,
Shit, I still remember our daughter. She's 6 years old, standing on the chair anytime there was a fight, cheering on the fight. Come on.
I need to get some season tickets to the Ice Hogs, but I wouldn't be able to use the damn things.
You're always at work.
Yeah.
And the games start by the time you'd be getting off work.
Right.
So what good would that do?
No shit.
It's not like they play games on, Mondays and Wednesdays. Which they don't. It's a weekend thing.
Well, no, they play during the week.
Not on Mondays and Wednesdays.
True.
Maybe,
Where else?
maybe Wednesdays though. Starbucks.
I don't go to Starbucks now.
Dude,
I don't even know why people like Starbucks.
I don't either. Who wants to pay like $10 for a drink?
What
a
what do
coffee.
they serve there?
Fresh, like, what do you call
What
them?
butthole? You were just gonna
Fresh
say
butthole. Like all kinds of coffees and cappuccinos, and then they have like muffins and like bakery goods.
how fucking stupid is that?
I don't know. It's real stupid. Go to McDonald's and get your coffee. It's like $1.
I never take you to Starbucks.
Why do you?
I wouldn't fit in the Starbucks. I'm not one of them yuppie bikers. I always find that funny when you see a whole line of bikes in front of Starbucks. It's like, dude, you're gay.
They're all
That's the
lined
first
up.
thing that comes to my mind. You're gay.
Enjoy your Frappuccino, boys.
Oh my goodness gracious. Dunkin' Donuts, man, used to be real good, Dusty, but it ain't as good as it used to be.
No, the Dunkin' Donuts that we have out by us doesn't even sell all the kinds of donuts anymore.
Remember when you used to walk in, you had a shit ton of donuts there? Now it's like, what the fuck? It's not good anymore. I don't like that.
I don't even sell my favorite donut at the Dunkin' Donuts, the Boston cream.
By the way, members only will be back on Monday, everybody. So remember that if you're a member, it'll be back on Monday. If not, get caught up on all the past episodes. Got a ton over there.
Somewhere that requires a long drive.
What do you mean?
And they say not to take your first date on a date where you have to drive far to get to it.
I bet that's well driving, but if you're taking your first date on a ride on a motorcycle,
That's a different story. I'd be like, let's go. Forget where we're going. Let's just ride. And take me to get ice cream later.
ice cream. You notice how ice cream becomes a big thing when you get older?
Yeah.
It's like, what the hell? How gay? You want to get ice cream?
Well, what cracks me up, okay, we've got that dairy house right here in town, right?
And
they make their ice cream right there.
I don't like their
And
shit, though.
their ice cream, number one, it's expensive. And number two, the flavors are weird.
What do you mean?
The flavors of their ice cream. You can't go and just get chocolate and vanilla.
Why?
They have it sometimes, but other times they got weird flavors. Like, it's like they're trying to be like Ben and Jerry's.
And Ben and Jerry's suck.
Well, that's what they're trying to be like, mixing all this kind of stupid shit together.
Oh my goodness.
It's like cotton candy pineapple chunk ice cream. What the fuck? Nobody wants that.
Mint chocolate chip. It's good.
You can't even get that there. You can't even get
Yeah,
that.
what about that? Our wife says, what about the people that order their Starbucks online because they can't wait 3 minutes?
No, because they can't wait in line when they get there. So they pull
You
up
can
to-
actually order online stuff now?
Yeah, you can order it online and you pull up and you can walk in and your drink's ready because you have a pickup order. Or you can pull up at Starbucks.
Damn, I'm around the computer
Because
all the time.
a lot
and I don't know this.
of places have it where you can do a phone in order and they have a specific parking spot for pickups and you have to call a number that's on the sign when you pull up and they bring it out to you.
And let me guess, they get pissed if they don't bring it out fast enough.
Yep.
Well, I ain't paid for this online. It should be ready for me to go.
But then here's the question. If you do a phone in order and you're waiting in that specific parking spot for them to bring it out to you, do you have to tip that person?
Fuck you. I ain't tipping you.
Because they're bringing you your shit.
I ain't tipping you, man. Ain't happening.
I'm just saying. Just
Ain't
saying.
happen. Anyway, that's the show for today. We'll be back tomorrow as usual. And yes, I'll be getting some content over on the other channel, just figuring out how to do it and what I'm going to do. But go get your biker news over there from Black Dragon. We'll catch you later. Rock on, baby. Don't forget to check us out on Sunday. Me and Mike Ball over on Insane Throttle.
And that's it for a Motorcycle Madhouse Morning Mayhem. Don't forget to visit us on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, and all major